You're not rooting for your own team.
You can't walk out on the set, bro. That's the cut anyway. Top 5 NBA players.
I can go 6 Lakers in my stuff.
LeBron at 1.
I gotta go with King.
Jordan at 2.
Magic.
I'm gonna take Kobe.
Kareem.
My small forward, I'll take Latrell Sprewell.
This guy.
Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast.
Welcome back to Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast. I'm your host, Cassius Clee, and we are back in the studios of Industry City, Brooklyn, New York. Ponix, what's up, bro?
What's good?
Nice Thanksgiving?
Yeah, man.
All right.
For what it was.
I'm sorry?
For what it was.
What was it?
Not much of that.
Brother O, what's good?
I'm here, man.
Rudeness.
Let's get it. Don't forget. Damn. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Yo, chill, son.
Sorry, man.
It's all good.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Smash the button one time.
Yes, sir. Big Chris.
Yes.
What up? Your Giants keep winning, man.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, me either. Me either.
But those
Zeke
are good,
in the building.
those are good wins, right?
Yes.
All right.
I
Win's a
mean,
win.
hey, it's messing up your draft slot, though, B.
Exactly.
Nah, New England's they're taking for
Word.
whoever.
They
New
acting
England's
like-
they're on
for
a
them.
mission.
They need to draft a coach.
What up, Zeke?
Wow, Bean,
Chillin'?
what's up? Chilling,
right.
man. I'm here.
Dirk Dash.
Peace.
What's happening, bro?
Chilling, bro.
Yo, 3 months ago, we made a bet. Was it a bet?
No.
What?
It wasn't a financial bet?
It was a prediction.
Prediction?
Yeah.
Of what?
Dion, Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah. I would have still made the bet. I'm not going to hold you.
You said 9 wins.
Yeah. I saw it.
I said,
I saw the wins.
I think they saw 9 wins too.
I saw
and
the
they
wins,
just-
and they had a couple
Yo.
wins that they just let slip away, bro.
Absolutely.
I said 6. What'd you say, oh?
I said 7.
He said
7?
Yeah, I said 7 too.
You sure?
Nah, you
Who, me?
Nah, he said he
nine.
seen 9, but he said his prediction was at least 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Chris,
s-
what'd
I
you
said-
say?
I said 7.
You said 7?
Yeah.
See, you wasn't here, though.
Nah, I wasn't here.
All right, well, they won 4, okay?
You said you started with 4, right? You
Nah.
Yeah.
No, Quincy said.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Quincy
I
said.
think you started with less than that, didn't you?
I didn't start with less than 4.
I thought somebody said 3.
No.
3 is crazy.
Somebody said 3, yo.
Shout out to Quincy. We got to have him back to discuss his 4-win prediction of the Colorado Buffaloes, bro.
It's not a real prediction.
I mean, he said 4 sounded very insulting.
Yo,
It sounded
yeah.
insane.
But to be honest with you, like, it still do because bro, like, lack of concentration is what lost a lot of those games.
Yeah.
Bro. Lack of concentration. They thought they had the game won. Everybody thought they had the game won. You wake up and then the game is like, oh, whoa.
Yeah, one of those.
Yo, feel
That's,
me? Like-
that's stand forget. Me and Chris was in the bar
was over.
watching that, and we just didn't pay attention.
To me, like, it was
The
over.
whole second half.
Absolutely.
We
A lot of
probably
those
missed the
games,
greatest
bro.
second half ever.
Their defense, yeah, bro.
They're not even they can't make a bowl game, right? They're not eligible.
Yeah, you gotta have six wins for bowl eligibility.
Now, I'm not gonna say I did not want them to win a lot of games, right? But my thing was, after that first game, to bring that kind of energy to every single game was going to be very difficult, bro.
Absolutely.
So they lost to Utah, 23-17 the last game. But you were speaking to me before the show. Dion lost some commits.
He lost a commit, number three ranked quarterback in the nation.
Decommitted.
Decommitted. Said he was going to come out early. He was going to reclassify, come out in 2024. But he said after speaking to his family, he decided to stay till 2025. And now he's looking at a whole bunch of different colleges again. All Alabama, Louisville.
You know what that tells me? Somebody is on the move. Somebody would not be coaching Colorado next year.
Nah,
No, he can't.
Nah, I don't think so.
Wait.
That'd be
Listen.
crazy. if he
I
does.
don't
Yo,
think he's
bro.
gonna leave.
Yeah, if he does that, I'm
Bro.
done with him. Okay.
I agree with you, but yo, listen, he's gonna get mad bread because you saw what he did to Colorado. He turned them into northeast South Dakota State into a powerhouse and only winning 4 games.
Yeah.
He made them relevant. Made NIL deals go up.
His sons is driving.
The season ticket holders went up. They sold out 95% of season tickets.
That's good. It's good for business.
That's it.
That's
But
why.
He's not gonna win
I'll
no
say
chip
so.
though.
How
It
many-
don't matter. It's
You said
only
if he
going down
leaves,
to
you
3
double.
teams.
Yeah.
Right? All right, how
Hell
many
yeah.
years you cool with? He stays. That's good for you.
3.
At least 3 or 4.
I 3. I wouldn't have a problem after 3. But if he goes
He
next
leave
year,
after 1
that's
year?
college,
That's
man.
crazy.
Nobody cares about college coaches.
Listen, I think even
1
if
year?
I think even if after he stays for next year, but improves on their record, I don't think anybody will have a problem with him leaving and going to, especially a school in Texas. If he they said Texas A&M job or whoever,
Yep.
I don't think there'd be a problem with him making a move like that at that point, because he's improved the school and he's showing that he's not just a flash in the pan. But if he leaves right now, all he's bringing to any school is a circus.
That's it.
He's not bringing any proven formula that he's going to make that school better.
Right.
But
You know?
but I think, remember, every year it comes down to like 3 or 4 schools winning the national championship anyway. So what difference does it make if he leaves now? You know what I'm saying? I say go after next
But
year.
who would pick him? Like nobody
Texas
should.
A&M.
That's crazy. If he's not
They don't
guaranteed,
care about money. Texas A&M right now. They paying somebody $72 million to sit
But this
on
is
the
what I'm
couch.
saying,
son.
bro.
76 million.
76, sorry.
How many years did he do with Jackson State?
3.
Was it 3? 3.
All right, so 3 is a good number.
Yeah, 3, but not when you're in this environment of college football. Colorado's gonna have to make it lucrative for them because now Colorado's in a different.
Yeah, where they going next year?
I think it's the big. Is it the Big Ten? Let me look it up.
Where they going, Chris? The sidelines look like BT Awards.
Yo, when I saw Cam and Mace on the sidelines, son, I was
It
done.
was.
It was wild, bro.
It was. But that's what comes with the territory, bro. You knew who you was. You knew who you was signing, bro. You knew he's a showman, and he has the connections to make it that. So
Yo, when you got
They go
all-
to the Big 12,
Big 12?
Big 12.
which is where they were before, which was the original Big 8.
Right.
Big 8 turned to Big 12, so that's where they going
so
next
next year is 8 teams that's going to be in the playoffs.
Damn. 8 teams supposed to be
So
going.
that should be interesting because now how many games you need to lose to be in that?
Well, it
Think
depends
2?
on your rank. Yeah, I think you still got it because they have mad one loss teams that make it to the Final Four.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Dion, man.
And right now, if Alabama makes it to the Final Four, they're gonna win. So if they beat Georgia in this SEC championship, Georgia look like a machine. Yeah, they had every reason to lose that game. They had every way to lose that game on Saturday.
I heard they're not even going to put Florida State in there because their quarterback's hurt.
Yeah,
Even though
they're gonna win their
They have no
conference.
losses?
They have no losses. They're gonna win their conference. What's gonna happen is probably be Washington. Washington is the key to whether Florida State. I think if Washington loses, they can't not put Florida State in.
all right, well, we'll see what Dion does next year, Ponix.
yeah, I'm still going on.
Nine?
Still going on. We
Going on for next year?
I'm still going on.
I gotta
bro.
see who the quarterback
I
is.
told y'all.
I like.
told y'all there's no. This is purely emotion. So I don't care. Like what you call. Shout
You
out
don't care to be
Quincy.
wrong?
Yeah, feel me? Just he said 4. I'm gonna say 9. I don't care if I don't see the personnel. I just want him to win.
yeah.
You know it's hard to argue with that, right?
I know, and that's why I took that stand.
Somebody says, yo, I don't care. I pick 9 no matter what. All right, so yo, where's Angel Reese, bro?
Ooh,
Listen, man. If
And
you
I,
can find her,
let me look for her on the gram right now.
She's on TikTok right now.
because
Word.
TikTok.
Kaylin Clark, yo, I'm not gonna hold you. Before we get into Angel Reese, a lot of these women are hooping, bro.
Yeah.
They're hooping.
This is-
South Carolina got a
different
point
world.
guard that's bugging out.
It's a different world.
They hooping. Well, USC, I know they signed Bronny, but I think her name was Juju. Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. She play like she in the park, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Nah,
gotta
she's
look for
nice. She's nice. She's nice.
that's
But,
cool.
Yeah, Angel Reese is bugging.
I believe it's the NIL has ruined her career
I don't.
collegiately.
That is.
Yeah, but she already secured the bag. So technically, she won a championship in college.
All right, so
She secured the deal. She's become more notable. So even if she didn't want to go to the next level, she did everything at the college level. She was never the best college player, but if she gets the most money, it doesn't matter about who's the best, really, is it? Does it?
so that's it.
I don't think that's it. I think you
done.
should still come and perform, but at the same time, it's just like it's kind of hard to tell a 19-year-old like, yo,
Right.
you still got an obligation to this, because she got everything.
With 2 million, fame.
She's in lotto videos. She's in music videos.
Yeah, she's living.
You feel me?
Living her life.
Come on. And her boyfriend, college basketball player. So if he go to the league and he touch money, she really don't gotta go to the league.
Who is this kid?
I don't even know homie. I just know they both play ball. Right. But if he go to the league, let's be serious. A minimum contract, their life is solidified.
Bro, did she get that deal with Shaq, with Reebok?
Yeah.
Yep.
But you know why she got that.
LSU.
LSU.
Come on.
That's cool.
LSU.
Me and Chris said this was gonna happen. I know this is only one case,
It is one case.
but NIL, this is
It is
what
one
happened.
case. But it's
We
what
can
happens.
speculate though, but what do you think is the reason she's not traveling with the team?
I think it has to do with her attitude coming into the season. I think that what the
This
coach
is speculation.
Yes. Oh, this is absolutely 100% speculation. But I think that it does have to do with the fact that she knows that she's the richest player on this team, and that she stands high on higher ground than the rest of the team. And I think that she's that attitude, that bravado carried over into the start of the season, and her and the coach had words, and she said, I don't got to put up with this shit. I'm rich, bitch.
Something close to that.
She didn't have to say that.
Rich, bitch.
She probably getting paid more than the coach.
She's probably like, yo, she got to be at the team bus, right? It's probably like, y'all meet y'all there. I'll take an Uber.
Yeah, but how
You know
about if it's
saying?
not that? You feel me?
You're not gonna send an Uber black to me.
If it's
'Cause
not
look,
that,
look.
I mean, it could
it's all-
legitimately be something else.
It's all
But I
Do
mean,
you
speculation.
think? All right. Since
Yeah.
we speculate,
okay.
do you think that someone of the stature of the coach, who's been called a stiff, you feel me? She's been a hard coach like her whole career. It's like she's very much a my way, and she's solidified in winning, and she's had talent. She's coached talent. I think she coached Brittany Griner.
Okay.
So it's like,
Yeah, barely,
and
yeah.
then I think she had a behavior issue with Brittany Griner. Everybody knew Brittany Griner was gonna be the number one pick. You know what I mean?
She try to stifle her.
Exactly. So it's just like, if your history is that,
Right.
think about it. Brittany Griner wasn't even having. She didn't have no NIL.
Right.
Now it's like, yo, like, let's be serious. Like, I'm bringing money to this team too. Like, so it's not even so much of like, hey, coach me differently, but it's more like, hey, like, the school has now stamped me to be more, like, not more valuable, but as valuable. So it's like, you kind of gotta change with the times as well. You feel me? It's easy to do my way or the highway, but like, if a school's paying not 200, but $2 million to one of the athletes, they'll hear out that athlete when they make a claim on a coach. So it's like, your position is probably not as firm with the college as it might have been back in the day. So I think that's what it could be, is like, sometimes if you a coach, you get stuck in your ways, you ruffle feathers with players.
I think the goals changed though, bro. Like the goal was to go to college, to go to the WNBA, to make money.
Right.
Now, go to college, get an NIL, make money. I don't need to do anything else now,
Right.
which is what it's looking like. Especially in women's college basketball, right?
Yeah.
NBA obviously is different.
The WNBA is not paying like an NIL deal.
Right.
So
I know what you're saying, but with like Pete brought up that coach's history, like if she was doing this for South Carolina to Dawn Staley, who relates to all of these girls, that I don't think that coach could relate. Because even with Brittany Griner, she had an issue because, you know, we all know Brittany Griner's sexuality and stuff like that. So she took issue with that. She had some comments. I could pull it up, but I remember comments about that. So like, I guess she didn't want her to come out public with it or something like that. But yeah, it has something to do with her and the coach relationship. I think that's 100 right there.
Yeah.
Yo, Rudy, as a college athlete, ball player, would you have found if you had NIL when you played? You think that would have caused problems between you and teammates?
Yeah, of course.
In what way?
And you know, you're gonna have jealousy. You're gonna have envy. You know, I'm getting special treatment, and the rest of the team isn't.
It'd have been hard to be focused, right? If you're getting too
Not me as a. You talk about me as a player. Just me. I don't think so.
a 19-year-old.
Nah, I don't think so. Only because like the grind is different now than it was back when I was coming up. Like we all struggle, so it wasn't like you got this bread or I come into this bread, but my man that I knew since junior high school is on the same team with me. I'm not sharing that bread with him. I'm gonna hold my whole team down.
Exactly.
The mentality I think is different now. Is where like, you know, one person get this money, it's like, yo, this is, hey, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it sucks to be you, but you know.
Like, yo, work on your game, dog.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But it's always been a classes system, even in professional sports, yo.
But it's not professional,
but-
bro.
No, but
listen,
it's they making money professionally for the team, for the school. I mean,
But see, the thing about it in professional sports, everybody's getting paper. Everybody's not getting the same paper, but everybody is getting paid to do what they're doing. But now, when you're talking about college sports, NIL deal, you could be getting paper, and then you got 4 other dudes sitting on the bench that's not getting a single dime.
Yeah.
but it would be like that in the league. I mean, they won't be making
they'll-
nothing.
Right.
But I'm saying they'll be making. They have a contract because, of course, NBA is union, so they'll make a certain amount.
That's
like that.
Right.
But if you're not as popular as me or as good as me, that's not my problem, bro.
It's not.
It shouldn't be, but it is your problem. It is your problem,
Exactly
kid.
what
No,
you
it's
just
not.
said, though. If you're not as popular as me. So it's not based on performance. It's based on popularity.
No, I didn't say popular. I said if you're not as good as me.
It's
Yeah,
both.
it's
It's not.
both.
It's not one or the other.
Right, 'cause at
It's
the
like
end
a
of the day-
perfect. It's like a perfect storm because look, right. No matter how good you are, if you're not marketable, you're not marketable. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's just like, as hard as you work, you'll probably get your money on the back end compared to somebody that might peak in college. You know what I mean? There's a lot of great. If we go back in history, there's a lot of great basketball players that you guys say were great in college, and they would have deserved NIL.
Fab Five.
Christian Laettner.
Exactly.
But
swears by Christian Laettner.
Oh man, that's still the best
But-
college player
Exactly.
I've seen.
So
by
when
far.
you say that, it's like, all right, cool. You can justify giving a Christian Laettner NIL deal in that time, right?
Right.
But in the league, that thing was never going to touch $100 million. He was never gonna get those contracts because his play in the league, popularity or not, this is where you need to perform. College, like, let's be serious. Like, as much as it's a competitive sport, it's more of like a marketing tool.
I understand
Because
that.
that's why. Because I'll say this and then I'll digress. What you call it? Like, when you look at March Madness, the watchability about it, it's not the fact that, oh, you're seeing the greatest basketball players go against. No, usually it's like, yo, I want to see like if this school I've never heard of knock off
Duke.
Duke, and that's why you watching it. So
I watch every game for Duke.
exactly. So now you're not even watching it. So like, how do you justify? How do you take away like, oh yeah, we're not gonna pay you, but we're using this as a marketing tool anyway. So if it's not really, I think as sports fans, we tend to forget the term like, yo, like at the end of the day, this is still big business. It's lucrative business. You play with millionaires. They play millionaire games. We don't understand it because we're just like the common fan. We don't care. But at the same time, like, yo, if your son goes to college and he's the best player on his team and he's also the most popular, and he comes to me like, yo, dad, they hating on me. You can be like, yo, rightfully so. It doesn't matter. You're not going to turn around and be like, well, it's because you blah, blah, blah. It's not about that. Bro, you got what you got because you worked for it.
Right.
And if that's what you were able to get, that's what you were able to get. I feel like, personally, after that, it's like, can't really say much.
Again.
I hope this is just a one-off, though. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Again, like I said, my problem is not just with the NIL deal, period. My problem is that this does not fix these kids that are in school that are still struggling. It's like we talked about earlier. Yeah, it's a step in the right direction, but the schools are still making millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars, off of the deals that they have with all the sneakers companies, all the broadcasting companies, all the drink companies, the sports drinks companies, all of that. They're still making plenty of money off of all of that, but they're telling these kids, now you go out and get your own deal.
Yeah.
So now you still got 80 to 90% of these kids in college are still struggling because they don't have the means to get an NIL deal. They might be able to get a little money from boosters, but again, that money that's coming from the boosters allowed to give them a little bit of money now.
Yeah.
But that money is going to be, again, based on performance and popularity.
Yeah.
Yo, when I played, they wanted to give me a NIL Tropical Fantasy sponsorship. Well, I turned it down. I wasn't.
But yo, as a leader on the team, if you get an NIL deal, right? If you're a leader on the team, a true leader would take whatever deal that they got and they share it amongst their team, because the teams go out there and they play like that. One starter's on the team, he or she, they might be the top scorer and the top rebounder, but it takes those other 4 players, those other 6 players, to get them to the point to where like that top player stardom is being reflected. Like it's not just solely on themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that a true leader would share that well.
Marketability.
Well, again, that's not fixing the problem with collegiate sports. That's charity right there, what you're talking about. That's one person that say, okay, I got the deal. Now let me hit you off. But what happens when that one player leaves and you still got those other players that's still there at the school? Now they got to rely on the charity of the next big star on the team to come.
It should be automatic, though.
But you know
it should be automatic.
You know that's against college rules for you to even do that. To even
we need to change the rules there.
Break your boy. That's the problem with the college rules.
Whatchamacallit is, I forget who it is. I got to look it up. But there is a player, a college football player that's taking care of his offensive lineman right now.
Yeah, for sure. I think here's at the end of the day, pocket watching, I think.
Go back on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Listen. Hold on, wait. I can't call it pocket
Isaiah's
watching.
always here for the
because
pocket
like
watching.
I said, again, it's not a matter of pocket watching. It's a matter of there's a problem in collegiate sports with these dudes not making money. It's not a matter of me watching and saying, oh, you're making all this money and I'm jealous. It's a matter of me saying, you're making money and I'm going down and I'm sitting in my room starving.
No doubt. Don't get me. I'm not.
It's not a matter. I don't want the role.
You gotta let me land. You gotta let me land.
All right.
You gotta let me land. You got me land.
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is, pocket watching is a product of fucked up circumstance, right? So as much as I feel like, all right, cool, like I'm never gonna sit here and watch somebody like what money they make and stuff like that. The reason why you open the door for that is when we know that there's money to be given and distributed and only one person get it, the college is more so making that a problem. So what I'm trying to say is I understand your standpoint and I understand it. But at the same time, like I said, care. You guys got kids. I'll ask you guys a question. You raise your kids to take care of other people or be mindful of other people?
Mindful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely.
I would think that, right? I think that's a great thing. I think that's admirable. I think you should do that. Do you ever teach your kid to put someone else above their comfortability?
Absolutely not.
So what I'm saying is think about those players that are getting the deals that they're getting and where they're coming from.
And I'm not knocking their deals.
And I know you're not. I know you're not.
Like I said, the NIL deal is a step in the right direction.
100%.
Because it's giving money to some of these kids. But they need to fix this whole process.
No. You know why it's a problem? Because it's women's sports. It's
not just women.
No. I'm just saying this is why the problem arose because of Angel Reese. Mm-hmm. She's making more money right now than she would as a WNBA player. Yeah. So this is the only thing there's no issues really probably in collegiate men's sports that I know of that came that we're talking about like this. We're not saying that, yo, Deion's kids is making more money than the tight end on his team that he's holding down the team. We're not saying that. We're saying this because of Angel Reese. With her money,
that's why I'm saying this is.
I would say the same thing. Because
listen,
look, Deion's son is making almost $5 million. He's making more than a lot of NFL players.
Yes.
So it's the same situation. You know, it's just that we brought it up because we were talking about Angel Reese, but it's across the board. It's like I said, it's this whole collegiate thing.
Yeah,
you know?
College messes everybody up, man.
Yeah. Yo, Chris.
Yes.
Let's talk about these Knicks, man.
Let's talk about the Knicks.
Oh.
Let me get my paperwork.
Yeah, we got
right here.
Yes.
You don't want to go to break?
Nah. Let's talk about these Knicks, man.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the Knicks.
Biggest missed trades ever in Knicks history.
Yes.
Oh.
What a list.
Yo, that list.
All right, so these are the 5 biggest missed trade opportunities in Knicks history.
Dylon.
Starting off with Julius Erving.
Okay.
All right. Back in 76, was it 70? I'm sorry. Well, whatever.
76.
Sometime in the 70s.
Yeah. All right. So the Nets were transitioning over into the NBA.
Right.
So, and they were fresh off an ABA championship, but in order to come into the NBA, they had to pay a fee. They had to pay the Knicks a fee, and they had to pay the NBA a fee. So they had to pay the Knicks the fee because of the geographical region.
They were in the same area.
Exactly. So they offered Julius Erving to the Knicks in exchange for them to waive the fee. And
this sounds like some Knicks shit, Dirk.
Exactly.
And what was the year?
Yeah, I was about to say.
That was in 76, I believe.
76. All right.
How many years Doc was in the league then? How old was he? Was he still a relatively young player?
He just won the
Probably
MVP of that ABA
probably early 30s.
championship. Nah, I don't even think he was. He might not even been 30 then. Let me see.
Yeah, you might be right. All right.
Whatever year that was.
Mm-hmm. Philly
The
legend.
next,
That's a tough one.
Philly legend.
the next, Moses Malone.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Same
Lying,
thing.
bro.
Yeah.
It says, in a similar vein, the finals MVP of the 76ers championship and a winner of 3 regular season MVPs was offered to the Knicks at one point. The Portland Trailblazers offered him to the New York Knicks after picking him 5th in the 76 ABA dispersal draft. The Knicks general manager at the time, Eddie Donovan, turned down the offer and reportedly asking, was he better than their backup center at the time, John Giannelli.
Who is that?
All right, now the next was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Nice.
Get out of here.
Nice.
Yeah. And listen.
They could have had both of them at the same time. Pause. Yeah. On the same squad? Come on, son.
Now, well, Kareem,
And Julius Erving.
Kareem's actually was before then, because Kareem's was when he was when he requested a trade out of Milwaukee. This was in '75. So this was before the merger. Yeah, and he even stated that he wanted to come play for the Knicks.
Yeah,
you know,
he said
kind of
he
like
went-
Donovan
Y'all should say
Donovan
thank you
Mitchell.
to the.
He
Y'all should
said he
say
wanted
thank
to
you
be
to
in
the.
the-
What
Thank you,
happened?
New York
Why
Knicks.
they didn't get him?
It said it would have reportedly cost them $4 million with nothing attached. However, they had set aside, and they had the money, but they had that money set aside for ABA star George McGinnis, who never even made it to
You know
the
who
New
George
York.
McGinnis is, right?
Who's that?
What's the name's pops? The kid that played for
For
Maryland,
North Carolina.
North Carolina, McGinnis' dad.
Yeah, his son played it for Denver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, McGinnis was his last
Kareem
name.
Abdul-Jabbar?
But yo, it said that they had the money set aside for George McGinnis, and it said he never even made it to New York after a dispute regarding his draft rights was settled by then Commissioner Larry O'Brien.
Shout out.
It says Jabbar even went as far as to publicly state
He was a good player,
he wanted
too,
to be a
McGinnis.
member of the Knicks.
What year was that?
This was 75.
Yeah, what year the Knicks won the chip?
73.
73.
69 and 73.
They probably didn't need him.
Nah, y'all need it.
It's probably fresh off that ring. Was like, nah, we good.
Yeah, we good. Word. That's what I'm
We good,
thinking.
Kareem.
Exactly.
We don't need you.
Y'all, listen, man. Y'all helped Showtime become what it was, man.
You know, I'm a Knicks fan now, man.
Then next we had Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Mike Lowry.
Mike Larry.
This is not,
It's not that bad.
yeah, it wasn't that bad. But,
Toronto?
but,
Yeah.
but listen, at the
But-
time,
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
time,
It was when he was,
we just had we had Carmelo Anthony, so he needed that player around him, you know. And it says Toronto had a deal to send him to New York for Shumpert and a first round pick, but it was reportedly nixed by James Dolan.
What a word.
To avoid
Knicks by Knicks.
to avoid the scrutiny that came with the poor trades of their past. So basically,
He was gun shy.
he ain't want to pull the trigger because he ain't want to look stupid again.
Remember, yeah, he was pivotal for that Toronto chip too.
Yeah, that's it. That's what
Kyle
they said.
Mike Lowry.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Before you go, what you call it? He was pivotal for that, and so was they traded Iman Shumpert and J.R. Smith to give Cleveland the championship too. So
Yeah, sure.
you know, trade with the Knicks if you want to trade, or don't trade with the Knicks if you want to win.
Yeah, yo,
Listen.
that's a mic drop. Let's go, man. Go to the next segment, son. Damn,
Knicks got some issues, bro.
And then last but not least,
Donovan.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell.
And we all know what happened with that.
You better
part.
started building the house.
Donovan got to be Jamaican, right?
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell.
Kind of mean.
Donovan.
Is he?
So
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, his pops is in baseball, so
yeah.
that's mad racist, right?
That is racist.
It's justifiable. Racism.
That's tough. That's tough, Chris.
Tough, yeah.
How your Knicks doing right now?
We're doing good.
We're
We're
doing good.
all right.
You always gonna say
Yeah.
that.
You know, listen, I'll give him
They'll be 5-9. You say
I'll
he's
give him
still
a
doing
B
good.
minus for right now.
B minus?
B minus. I say for the
B minus.
All right, we'll stick with the B minus.
How's your boy Randall? He's playing well?
Now, if you ask me, I think he is playing well.
Okay.
I think he's for this past month, he's except for one game under 20 points.
You see him.
It's because he's scoring.
He getting ready. He getting
Is
ready.
it because he scored? No.
Is it because he's scoring?
Yo, he's coming along, bro.
It's not just because he's scoring. I think he's
So
playing.
why
good
is he playing
defense.
good?
I think he's playing good defense. He's averaging over 5-6 assists for that run also.
Okay.
I think he's being a team player. I don't
You
think
think he's being a team
I think
player,
he's
or you
being a
think he's
team
forced
player.
to be a team player?
I don't.
There's a difference.
Listen,
There's a difference.
If he's whether or not he's forced, he's playing that role. He's playing his role. That's what most NBA.
Does he always play his role on the court?
I'll say yes. What do you think?
You are bugging. you bugging
How am I
out.
bugging, yo?
You're bugging out.
How am I bugging?
He's a Knicks fan, bro.
So tell me, how would you rate Randall right now?
How would I rate
How would
Randall?
you rate his performance so far this season?
You talking about because you said the Knicks is a B minus?
Yes. How would you rate him individually on his performance? so far this
Individually
season?
on his performance, I give him a C plus B minus.
Okay.
I don't think that's good. B minus C is like what? It's like a 70, right?
It's unacceptable.
No, B minus.
It's not exceptional play.
A B minus is a 70, but it's like an 80.
Nah, we
B,
looking at
B minus?
looking at
Yeah,
B
B
plus.
plus.
B plus is like
78, 80.
nah. B plus is like 85. Yeah, all right, so cool.
Yeah.
That's why you giving that grade.
I give him like because
You give him more now. You give him a C.
yeah, because look, right?
Go ahead.
Look,
Why would you give him a C? Explain that.
cause the cohesion in what he plays, they look better when he's doing less. They look bad when he's doing more. I honestly feel that way. So like, I feel like, have you ever watched a basketball game where you're like, wow, that nigga got 30 points, and it's like I didn't see the 30.
I just said that
I
about AD.
You see what I'm saying? I feel like when he has the games that he has, hot first half, it's great to score 20, 25. But when you score 20 in the first half and then you score 5 in the second half, what did you do for the second half? You see what I'm trying to say? So he plays well. Ironically, this is a perfect topic because you just beat us, right?
Uh-huh.
Right? You just beat us, right?
Absolutely.
Did you watch that game?
I sure did.
When did you guys make your comeback?
In the fourth quarter.
Was he on the court? No, he was not.
No.
No, Chris. I'll answer it for you. He was not. He was not on the court.
Was he upset?
Bro, Brunson took shots, like he said, from 30, and he was raising up like, yo, I can't take the shot.
No.
Why is it
Stop.
not me?
He wasn't doing
Yo,
it.
his body language when other people get off, it just doesn't seem right to me, bro.
Listen, he had a game where
It don't seem right to me. Like
he didn't go in the team huddle.
Bro,
I'm saying though.
Bro, look.
Why was he on the bench?
Because they were losing by 20.
Yeah, I thought the game was
played
over.
horrible for majority of the game.
He didn't have a good game that day.
He had 13 points, and I had him for 15 points.
So they took him out.
You know what's crazy? I also had him for 6 rebounds. How many rebounds he had? How many rebounds he had?
Let's see.
You got the numbers.
I do. I got the numbers right here.
We can't go by your FanDuel stats.
No. I'm just saying. I'm saying because
he had 13 points. He had 8 rebounds and 7 assists.
I had him for 6 rebounds, right?
So then he did good by you.
Chris, hold on. What I'm trying to say is this, right? If I can see somebody put in the effort to have 5 rebounds in the first half, and it takes you all up into the last 2 minutes of the game to get 2 more rebounds, I literally have to watch the whole game to watch you do what I need you to do to win. Yes?
What was he doing? Shooting.
He wasn't on the court. He wasn't playing inside. He was
Played
more
35 minutes.
He was more of a bystander than he was a threat. RJ Barrett.
Something's missing though. Something's missing.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's a Tibbs issue.
It's not a cohesive, like he'll drop 25, but it's not a cohesive 25. You feel me? It's not. Because when you look at the games like yesterday, right? How much he dropped yesterday?
How much did he drop yesterday? Yesterday he had
28,
right? They lost. The fourth quarter, how much Brunson dropped? I don't even need that. He dropped 35.
KD wasn't even playing, by the way.
He dropped 35.
In the fourth quarter? For the game.
Yeah. The last plays of the game where they were a cohesive basketball team, the shots and the offense was running through Jalen Brunson. It was, bro.
I watched that game also.
It too.
They were giving the ball. They were giving the ball to him in the paint. They were giving it to Randall. He was shooting his little fadeaway, and he was making it because they could not stop him down there.
They couldn't stop him.
They could not.
They could not stop him.
That's what helped spark their comeback. They were down by 18 points at one point?
Coming in, yeah.
So why don't think he was in there in fourth quarter?
He was in.
He was in
the fourth quarter.
He wasn't.
Oh, you mean
he wasn't?
He was there, but he wasn't there.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
He was playing, but he wasn't there.
All right, cool. I asked this question because you got.
I'm listening.
Look, I don't even hate Julius Randle like Rudy and them. I don't. I'm just saying the way it looked. It don't look like the pieces go together. It looked like like if we go to the park, right? We go to the park.
We are going to the park.
For sure. You know, it's winter now.
When they say for basketball,
going. Take a stroll in the park.
We go to the park.
UZ and 2 other under 30 guys. You know what I'm saying?
So, well, let's do
it. If you just made 3 shots, right?
Yeah.
You are open again. Should I pass it or should I shoot it?
I know. You can't refer that question to these two.
I'm asking.
Saying.
And if I shoot it, what is your reaction gonna be?
Yo, why you didn't pass that ball, bro?
Why should I pass it to you?
Yo, I'm hot, man.
Right?
I'm hot.
What I'm trying to say is the problem with Julius is
he's hot all the time.
It's always a heat check for him. Always. Even if he's having a bad game, bro. It's always a heat check. It's like, yo, all right, you was eating, but like I still gotta go get mine.
I gotta get mine off.
That's not the flow. You're not the game not flowing. The team doesn't flow, bro.
He does that, bro.
It doesn't flow, and that's my issue with him. Because it's like, bro, it's okay for you to have 15 if you won. You feel me? I'm not even cutting his ass that he dropped 13. They won. But they won because you did less and you did what the game required you to do. They didn't need you to drop 25.
So Julius Randle.
Hey, you said he averaged 21. He averaged 19.6 on the season. He's not even them 20. So stop it.
So he's
All right?
good.
Stop saucing
point
me.
four.
It's 19.1.
Stop saucing me when he's not even in 20.
19.2.
No,
It's
21
almost-
earlier.
I'm rounded up.
I
You know,
tell you,
when
Yeah,
talk-
round up. You round
Come
up.
on,
That's
son.
your
I'm
man.
telling you,
You
it's
round up on his
that's a
man.
Thibodeau
I
problem.
said no.
Fuck with his
I said for the month.
name.
No. I said for the month of November.
Yeah,
I didn't say for
yeah,
December. I
that's
said for the
November.
month of November, he's averaging over 20.
The league
If you want to
started
sit here and do the math,
end of October.
but listen, he had a slow start.
Chris
He had
going
a
for the
slow
month,
start,
son.
and and
Yeah.
now he's progressing.
Yo,
Knick
look,
fan,
right?
yo.
I hear you, man.
Absolutely.
Yo,
I hear you,
you're
Chris.
supposed to support your team. You feel me? Support
Absolutely.
your team.
That's what I'm doing.
Support your team. But like,
100%.
if we're gonna dissect the sport,
But hold on, wait.
there's certain things that there's no you can't say that I'm lying. I'm not telling any
no.
lies up here.
You're saying that there's no cohesion.
I'm saying he breaks cohesion to get into the flow of the game.
And I
He doesn't let the
I don't
he
see
let the
that.
games come to him.
Does he? No, he goes. He takes the game to them. That's what his job is.
That's what his job is.
That's what his job is.
Not anymore since they got Jalen Brunson. Yo, he was the first option before they got Jalen Brunson, correct?
Yes.
And
He's the only option.
Who is the best player on the New York Knicks?
Right now,
Let's
Jalen
ask.
Brunson. Jalen Brunson.
Jalen
100%.
Brunson.
Hardest team,
But-
man.
All right.
Yo,
It's not Julius Randle.
So who the offense runs around? Brunson?
It has to.
He's the. But let,
He's
But
the
Brunson,
point guard.
Brunson is a point guard, though. So
And
his
he's
job
also-
is
he
to distribute
also-
the ball. So he's first
Yeah,
and
so who's-
foremost.
yeah, who's the
he's
first
going
option?
He's going to try
he's
to
the
get the
first
team
option
involved.
himself.
He is the first option.
He's going to try to get the team involved.
Yes.
He doesn't just because he's a point guard. He don't take the ball out, come straight down the court, and then pop and start shooting threes.
Who?
Brunson.
Yes, he
Yes.
does.
No, he doesn't.
No.
He does that, man.
He does it sometimes. But yeah, I agree.
He comes down. He passes the ball. He runs the offense.
Okay.
Now, sometimes when the ball comes back to him as the clock is going down, he takes the
let it
shot.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, but sometimes as the clock is running down, he give it to Randall. Randall is inside. If he's got the shot, he's gonna take it.
All right, cool.
That's what he's paid to do.
I'm happy you did that.
I'm glad I did it.
Look,
Go ahead, I'm listening.
There's two plays, right?
Uh-huh.
That I love when Julius Randle do. Right? It's if I catch it on the, I want to say left wing, you know he like to go left, but you know there's no lane to drive left. Literally, we can pull it up. I'll send it to you. You can put it in the edit.
I will do that.
He shot the ball, right? He was open, but literally, what's his name? Nurkic? It's like, all right, you shoot that. Because that's what the team wants you to do.
Yeah.
That's what the team wants you to do. No defense is going to be like, shoot that, if that's not the game plan.
Yo, what's
They
his
don't.
3
They
point
want
percentage?
to
Listen,
take
let me
that
ask-
shot.
let me ask you a question.
Take that shot.
Let me
Hold on. But also, what he just said. Oh yeah, Julius. All right, what happens when Julius Randle gets the rebound?
Offensive or defensive?
Wait, when he gets the defensive rebound.
That's coast to coast, man. That's a coast to coast. I know that. I know that.
So
And he'll spin in the lane.
You get me?
Before he hit
I'm
the-
gonna
before he
spin,
shoot.
pump fake through the legs. I'm gonna try to do the post fade. That is not. That's not cohesive to what your team runs in succession. When you succeed, the ball is going through Jalen Brunson.
Do we have a
even
rebuttal,
if Julius
Chris?
Randle, even if Julius Randle's getting off, is usually because it's easier because he's in better positions to get off. Pause. Right?
Rebuttal?
Yo, Chris, you
I'm
get the
lying?
last word on your Knicks. bro.
Bugging? I'm bugging when Julius Randle. I'm bugging. I'm bugging.
Yes.
Sounds
I'm bugging.
sounds like he's
All
right.
right, cool.
You're bugging.
All right.
Listen, we all know that you are a Nick hater.
I'm not a Nick hater, son. I
Yo,
want
you
y'all to
are.
win.
No.
Evidence would
either.
tell
I
otherwise,
want
man.
y'all to win, though. I'm just saying.
Listen,
you guys can't.
let me ask
keep
you-
supporting the flawed product.
How is he? Listen.
No, I'm not saying he's not a flawed product. I didn't say that.
Listen, if I told you I'm gonna give you a player on your squad that's gonna average almost 20 points a game,
And it'd be meaningless.
That'd be Tyler Hero.
And you're
Not
losing.
Tyler Hero, Duncan.
how is it
You know what I mean?
meaningless?
It's meaningless
How
'cause
is
you're
it
losing.
meaningless?
You're losing.
We're
and
not
it's-
losing. We're still over 500. We're 7-5.
Yo, you almost
Just
got
this
kicked
past
out
month.
the tournament. You almost got kicked out the tournament. Yo,
But-
you
but
understand?
did-
You
wait,
understand that the
but
Lakers
did-
are undefeated
did we-
in this
did we-
tournament? And we
Say what
and
does that
no,
mean?
no, no.
What other team?
We
is
talk. I'm
undefeated?
saying we joke.
What's that mean, though?
No,
What does that
I'm
mean?
They're
just
number
saying.
one?
First of all-
they're the first seed in the
Yeah, when
play?
it gets to the bracket,
How,
the
bro?
end of
They
the bracket.
they almost didn't make the tournament. And literally the way to lose the tournament.
Okay, first of all, look at
is by disparity in points. So they almost got kicked out the tournament because of the fashion that they lose in. It's great that you win, but the point differential matters in the tournament. So if you lose by 20 and stuff like that,
Chris,
it matters where you place.
I think the Knicks gonna come out the East, bro.
He wants them
in the tournament.
Yo,
Sick.
They'll win
Come
that.
on, Chris.
And they'll celebrate it like it's the big game.
Yo, what's up with Jimmy Butler missing the Brooklyn Nets game, bro?
Oh, he got
injured.
Who did
He
we
got hurt
lose to
that
by
Friday.
20 in the
He did all right.
tournament?
Huh?
Who did we lose to by 20
I never
in the
said y'all
tournament?
lost by 20. I said y'all almost got kicked out of the tournament because y'all was losing by 20. And even if we didn't beat y'all
But
by
we
20,
won, though. We won that game.
I get it. I'm just telling you what I said. I never said y'all lost by 20.
Okay.
You
so we
see,
almost
you
got
just
kicked
get-
out.
you
You said
just
we
want-
almost got kicked out of the tournament.
I said
but-
y'all, with a loss, y'all almost got kicked out of the tournament.
You didn't
We
say
didn't even
that
have
with
to
a
beat you. No, I said we would
Almost,
beat.
Chris.
I said y'all was beating.
Almost doesn't
We were
count.
beating you by 20.
Right.
What I'm saying is, whether y'all lost by 2 or 20, y'all was still going to get sent home
But that
from the
didn't-
tournament.
But that didn't happen, though.
For sure.
So we won. So that doesn't even matter then.
Okay, y'all lose y'all next game and y'all get kicked out that way. It's fine.
Yo, Chris, when y'all
Our
play the
next
Heat
game
again,
is tomorrow against the Hornets. We're losing that? And they don't even have LaMelo Ball.
That's a game that y'all
They
can
might not
lose.
even-
they're
we're
in the
gonna
same
lose?
bracket.
That's a game that you guys can lose.
You know, I don't see anything
You guys
on the
are not
tournament
all right,
though, man.
You want me to check the odds?
Yes.
All right, we'll
Oh,
check
let
the
me
odds.
see.
We'll
All right,
what
see
the odds
bracket.
is.
yo, Z, you like this tournament?
I don't like it. I don't understand it.
Yes.
Yeah, me either.
I don't really understand
It's
too
just
much.
in there
It's
for
a-
people to play.
The courts look nice. I mean,
Some
that's
of
about
them.
it.
Some
It's
teams.
pretty fancy.
No, not the Bulls.
No, not the Bulls, not Miami. It's too
Knicks
The
was
Knicks,
dope.
the
Yeah.
Knicks are giving 7.5.
Minus
Minus
620. Minus 620 for
Okay.
the odds, right? Money line.
Right.
Meaning, if I pick the Knicks,
Explain to
win,
people how the
they
money
win.
line
money.
works.
All right, money line is basically I just picked them to win. Like I just picked them to win straight up. It don't matter how much they win by, blah blah blah. So the odds of that is higher. Minus 600. I get $1.61. Like I got $1.61. Right? Basically, they're telling me to do the bet. What I'm trying to tell you is my history with the Knicks is I would do that and still lose that $1.61.
So
So you're saying that
it's a betting thing then.
No, it's
it's
not a
even
betting
a
thing.
because when you bet the money
betting
line,
when I bet-
you're giving up the point spread.
I don't even.
It's basically
yo, listen,
just
listen.
it's basically betting head to head.
Fun
So
tip.
you're saying
Oh,
head to
pause.
head.
Fun
You're saying-
tidbit. Fun
You're saying
tidbit. Yo,
straight up.
yo, no lie, no
The
lie.
Hornets are
I
gonna
don't
beat
even
them.
touch money lines. I don't touch money lines. But what I'm trying to say is,
But you do be pumping that juvenile.
never. So, all right, I got. The last thing I'm gonna say is this. What I'm saying is, it's not even about a bet thing. I'm saying I already watched the games, right?
Okay.
It's easy to fall in love with the numbers that you see at the end of the box score. It's easy to be like, oh, he dropped 27. He had a good game. But not see the plays that affected them in the long run. What I'm saying is when I place the bet and I have to sit through the whole game and watch the game, I'm watching it intently. I'm still a fan of the game.
Absolutely.
So when I'm seeing what I'm seeing, it's the same reason why I'm saying that, yo, Mitchell Robinson would get a rebound, it'll be in his hand, and he'll still end up flat out on the floor. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And I'm watching that because why? I told him I want him to get 8 rebounds.
Yo.
And that'll be the 8th rebound, and then he'll get kicked out.
So wait. So your problem with the Knicks is that they're losing
giggling
you
over
money.
there, bro.
No,
Your problem with the
you're
Knicks is
not
that you're betting on them,
listening.
and you're
You're
betting
not
wrong.
listening.
I am listening
You're not
because
listening.
because
It's
listen,
not that I'm
because
losing
you
money.
keep saying
It's
that.
not that I'm losing money.
But you keep going
It's
back
not
to the
that I'm-
money.
no,
you
it's-
you
it's
brought
not
up the
that-
money
yo,
line.
Chris,
you brought up the spread.
Chris,
You want them to play to the back of
Yo,
the
listen,
big
yo,
smoke.
listen. All right, this way, hold on,
Chris,
listen.
you're putting a narrative that's
I'm
not
not
true.
putting that. I'm listening
It's profoundly
100%.
not true. What I'm
I'm-
saying is because I'm betting on them,
You're
look,
watching
I'm
them.
saying I'm
Okay,
going against, I go against FanDuel. Shout out to FanDuel, right?
No, they're not a sponsor yet.
No, I'm still. Listen, I need a promo code or something. So FanDuel. Here's what I'm saying, bro. When I watch a team, I'm betting you. When somebody averages something, that means you can depend on them to do that. Yes. What I'm saying is, what happens when you average 25 points, and I put you for 17 points, and you still don't even, I'm not even going with your average. I'm putting you lower because I know you will hit your average, right? And you still don't do that. Wow. Let me pay attention more to this team so I can make smarter bets, but also because I love the game. So because I'm watching a game, I'm still subjective enough to be like, wow, yeah, that wasn't a good play. Fuck the money. I'm only putting $10. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying I'm watching the game and I'm like, wow, 17. You had 10 in the first half and you ended with 12. Where the fuck was the effort? And then you have these players talking about, oh, fuck your parlay.
But
it's like, yo, I can't even bet on you to have $9.
You're talking about
on you to do your
game
job.
that he had 13 points. The rest of every other game, what you're looking at, I don't even know what you're looking at because you're saying 12 points, 20 because you're all over the place. You're saying averaging 25. He only scored 12. That doesn't even pertain to what you're talking about with him, though.
Yo, we gotta go, guys. Chris, this is all we can hope for. That the Knicks play the Heat in the in-season tournament.
In the Class B tournament.
Wait, hold on.
Does that line
How
up?
are we going to lose again?
Yeah,
Does that line
the
up?
same bracket.
We sent you home last season.
They're on the same thing.
Last
I don't know if
season we
they'll
sent
play.
you home.
They're in the same thing.
Sportsmanlike Conduct
Podcast.
We'll be back.
You're absolutely right. This is a different year.
Yeah, it's a different year. We got to go on current events.
Exactly.
Yo, when y'all play the Knicks, man, that's just what we gotta.
Yo, they played Charlotte like 18
Yo,
times,
we should have a watch party one night, yo.
Yeah.
We should definitely have a watch party one night.
Hell yeah.
Yes, yo, I'm with it.
Sportsmanlike Conduct.